You're watching The Black Voice, a community affairs program addressing issues of particular interest to Houston's African American community.
Welcome back, everybody. Each year, Ebony Magazine selects 30 men and young women ages 30 and younger as emerging leaders in their fields and their community. And this year, a local health professional has made Ebony's 2008 Young Leaders of the Future list. Jyric Sims, a hospital administrative fellow at the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center, is the man on that list. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Jose.
Now,
Pleasure.
this has to be a wonderful honor for you.
It is truly an honor, Jose. It's really good to really grow up reading a magazine and having one of my friends subsequent to that make the list in 2006 and really setting my eyes on, I want to be on that list one day and having it come to fruition. It's really an honor.
Okay, now, you are in health administration. However, you started out differently. Tell us how you started out and how you ended up in health administration.
Well, I started off at Louisiana State University in kinesiology, so I was actually pre-med. And the interesting thing growing up is that, you know, we knew about nurses and we knew about physicians, but we never really knew about hospital administrators. Did an internship in Charleston, South Carolina, and through that got exposed to health administration, and wow, what an honor it's been so far. So just having that exposure to hospital administration really shifted my career going forward.
Okay, now you mentioned a word, and I want to clarify it. Kinesiology.
Kinesiology.
And human movement science, so to speak.
Movement science.
Okay, now explain that. What exactly is that?
So it's essentially like the study of the body in motion, biomechanics, physiology, everything that how your body really acts as a lever system to create motion. So it's really going in depth in the hard science of kinesiology. Sports medicine is one of
That's what I was just about to say. It's like sports medicine.
Many people often do confuse the two. It's a subset of kinesiology, but kinesiology is more of the hard science going forward.
Okay, now, the selection process, did you have to fill out paperwork, send it in, and talk about yourself?
Yeah, well, you had to, but in the second phase. The first phase was you had to be anonymously nominated by a person in either high civic stature or a person in maybe education, etc. So, and once you're nominated, then they send you an email saying it's an honor just to be nominated, but then can you submit your resume and different other recommenders, etc. So, and then they get back in contact with you, go through the interview process. It's about a 3-month period, pretty challenging, but in the end, you know, to make the list, it was worthwhile.
I can understand that. Now, you are here under a fellowship program.
That's correct.
Tell us about that fellowship program, because that apparently brought you to the Bayou City.
Absolutely. Very challenging to get in. Roughly 100 applicants every year for 3 selection spots. Hospital Administrative Fellow programs are for people who are just getting out of graduate school, typically Master in Business Administration, Master in Health Administration. You spend a solid year shadowing and observing senior leaders, in my case, senior executives under the preceptorship of Jyric Coleman, who's Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of MD Anderson. So, and after this fellowship program, you're really teed up to go into director level or management positions within a healthcare organization. So it's very fluid, it's very dynamic, and it really cultivates young leaders in hospital administration.
Okay, now there may be some young leaders out there right now. Is there any advice you could give to someone who may look at you and say, that's where I want to be?
Wow. I would definitely say do your research. They're published schools nationally and how they rank. I would definitely say extend yourself and allow yourself to be challenged. Really start now to really start developing leadership skills. And I'll tell people all the time, do a SWOT analysis. Now, in the business case, when we do business plans and everything, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. But do one of yourself. Internally, look at your strengths and weaknesses. Also, look at your opportunities and threats. Look at the people around you. Make sure everyone is ascending in the same path, and I think you'll do just fine.
Sounds great. Great advice for our viewers.
Absolutely.
Jyric, thank you so very much for joining us here, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Jose, for having me.
You make us all proud. And MD Anderson's Administrative Fellowship Program, you can find out more information by going to that website right there. It's a long website, but go to that website and you can find out more information. Again, thank you, Jyric.
Thank you for having me.